Good. Okay, that was weird. Okay, that was weird. Audio confirmed. I'm just as I clicked to go live and it changed, said my bitrate has been changed to 5800 something from the 14,000 I had it set at. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at bitrate again, figure out what's going on. Good morning, it is 9:02 a.m. August 1st, 2022. Well, it's 9:02 a.m. in Pacific time zone. Something else where you're at. So you're looking at your clock and saying, no, Doug, it's not 9:02. It's 10:02, 11:02, 12:02, wherever you're at. All right. Change my Stream Deck buttons here to the right streaming software and go take a look at today's topic. If my buttons are working, my buttons aren't working. Oh. Hi, Umba. All right, so how about if I click right on the screen here? If I go BBB1, there we go. Windows Daily number 26. Restoring backup image to a different computer. There is no notes in the Microsoft Word document for me to catch up from with comments from chat or video comments or emails. But I have a word from our sponsor, a new sponsor today. Tony Wallow, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Tony's not the sponsor. We'll get to it in a minute. Dennis says he made a comment my Fortnite video on demand today, and I actually haven't looked at that yet, but I did look at the end of your video and saw something, what was going on with that. And Tony makes a reference to nice game earlier. So what in the world does that mean? Well, that brings us to our sponsor. And Tony's saying AVDVR is good. Our sponsor is, let's see, over which one of these do I have it on? Not that one. Our sponsor is Grandpa Doug and Dennis and friends play Fortnite. This is from one of the other Dougs who has a YouTube channel called Grandpa Doug Learns Fortnite. And that Doug and Dennis in our known as DDT 2005 in our chat room, we've been playing Fortnite every day for a while now. We have some partners playing with us. And we've had a couple of really good days recently. This is a list of replays this morning during our 1 hour live stream. Starts at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Central. I only mentioned Central because Dennis is in Panama. These three here, August 1st, we got first place all three of those games in a row. Then going back to Saturday, after a marathon live stream on this channel on Saturday, July 30th, we had these three first place in a row. Now that's a little bit unusual. We're not always doing that well, but we had a lot of fun with it, and we have some guests that come in and play with us, different people most every day. So I'm going to put a link into the chat, and then I'm going to put this link into the description of this video for anyone who's interested to go check us out. And Tony was there this morning. After our games were finished this morning, Tony sent me a $100 Amazon gift card. Wow, thank you, Tony. And then did a super chat this morning for this video. So there, and there's several other people from Live Windows Training that have shown up over there. Josh is there very often. Let's see, I think I've seen Darren there. I think Wintermute's been there. Parker Morris has been there, and maybe some others. So thank you so much for those people joining us over there. And if others wind up joining us or watching over there, I think you'll find it entertaining. Particularly today, I kind of upped my game a little bit for narrating the play for the purposes of people who don't know Fortnite as well. All right, that's the end of the commercial. Now let's get back to today's topic. Where is it? Did I I don't know. It's around here. Oh, this is it. Windows Daily, restoring backup image to a different computer. So what I'm doing with that is on Saturday's live stream, I upgrade. The buttons don't work. So here, click on Cam 1. On Saturday's live stream, I upgraded the NVMe drive in this computer and I started installing Windows. Well, I finished installing Windows off camera and I let it do updates, but I have not done the HP drivers. I made a backup image of that state and then I restored to this computer a backup image from Baby Beast. Now, some of you know the story of Big Beast and Baby Beast, where I had originally tried to restore the image from my old streaming computer to Big Beast. Had a lot of troubles with it, and I wound up doing nuke and pave, wipe and reload. But you might not have realized that on Baby Beast, I was successful restoring the image from my prior secondary computer, and it is still running on that image. I never did do a wipe and reload on Baby Beast. Baby Beast and the previous secondary computer were much simpler computers. They didn't have as much USB devices connected. They didn't have dedicated graphics cards. They didn't interact with my capture devices. So it was a simpler configuration, yet I had a lot of different software on it. So it was really nice that I was able to go with that image and not have to rebuild 2 computers from scratch. Now this computer that I'm intending to use for Studio H, stands for Huntington Lake. That's the cabin up in the woods. If I can manage to use Baby Beast image on that, that's going to save me a lot of work. So last night, I restored the Baby Beast image from this computer. Now I'm going to close Stream Deck and then relaunch it. The Stream Deck. Oh, I can't. That doesn't close, does it? I guess, all right. So if I go there and then try switching again, nope, still can't do that. All right, so I'll click to the keyboard camera keyboard. So here's that image was restored in 1 hour, 13 minutes, 28 seconds. I have not tried rebooting the computer yet. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to find out live together. Clicking OK. Now, this whole subject of restoring to a different computer is something that I've been interested in continually, and occasionally I've been able to pull it off. I've been able to pull it off, especially with going from one HP computer to another, usually the same model that I would do that on. I don't know that I've tried it very much going to a different model HP computer, and that's for clients. I have actually been able to use that for clients. Here we're going from Baby Beast, which is a pretty simple hardware platform, going to this HP all-in-one. So that's going from a custom build computer to a brand name computer. I don't think I've ever tried that direction. No, because Big Beast from my prior streaming computer was custom computer to custom computer. And there was lots of custom drivers there or unique drivers in there. I'm expecting that I'm going to have to change the name of the computer, probably have to sign out of the Microsoft account, re-sign into it, so that Microsoft can identify this computer as different. The digital Windows 10 license key should be flawless. There might be some other licensing issues, but I don't think that's going to be a big concern because of my experience with Baby Beast. I was able to take the image from my prior secondary computer and restore it to Baby Beast. So I don't know. If it doesn't work, it's no big deal. I just have to spend the time to load onto this computer what I want to be able to use to it, which I do want to be able to use my LogMe and Rescue, my Microsoft account, my OneDrive cloud, my streaming software, Fortnite, and I do have Fortnite on Baby Beast. So there's a fair amount of stuff. All right, here we go. Let's bring back I don't even know where to find them here. Keyboard camera. When I have to click on it, and it didn't come up. But again, click harder. There. Click harder with the mouse button. That worked. Why would that be? There we go. I'll go click on the close button and you can see it there. I'm going to walk around to the back. Let's see. Let's go up to the file menu, upper left corner. Am I showing that there? File menu, exit. I'm going to walk around to the back and pull out the Macrium Reflect USB. And then as it's booting up, how about we go back to camera 1 because you can see the computer there. Looking at chat, hellos back and forth to people. My link that I put in, Kate Cordius, hello. And Chris says, cabin in the woods, that's where the other Dougs live. There you go. That's an explanation for it. Is that HP computer's digital license tied to your Microsoft account? The HP's digital license, no, because this HP computer was from my client. So it is not yet tied to my Microsoft account. Now I just realized something else, is that the image from Baby Beast is Windows 10 Pro. This computer had a digital license for Windows 10 Home. So if it looks like the software is going to be happy, I'll happily go buy another Windows 10 Pro license from Kerry Holzman's link at CDK Deals. I think I'm saying the name right. Now we got a message here. Boot device not found. That doesn't look promising, does it? Let's go get back to keyboard camera. I think I might learn where that is. Took the second click that time to get it. Boot device not found. Please install an operating system on your hard disk, hard disk 0, F2 system diagnostics. Okay. So what is that about? This computer has now, I just did a Control-Alt-Delete. Pressing the escape key, I'm going to try to get into BIOS setup. My first suspicion is there might be something about the drive type. But I'm thinking, oh, no, I think I know what's going on. I don't think it's that at all. I'll explain in a moment, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to complete this in this live stream. So there's boot device options. Let's see what shows up as boot device options. UEFI IPv4, these are both network devices. There are no drives showing here at all. Well, that kind of takes me a different direction. So I'm going to Control-Alt-Delete, restart again, using the escape key, get into BIOS. Jim's saying, I see pain in this machine's future. I think that's only because you think as a Doug, I'm going to pursue this beyond all reasonable manner of effort. I don't know that at this point. Of course, it's possible. What I might talk myself into. Device configuration option. So here is a 1 terabyte SATA spinning drive and a USB. Oh, my external drive is still, my backup drive is still connected. That could be adding some confusion. I'm just going to go around to the back side, turn the power off on it, and disconnect the USB cable. And then here's the M.2. And if I look at the configuration of that, 1 terabyte firmware, serial number, nothing there to deal with. I go right back, yeah, I don't see any option to refresh the drives at this point. SATA emulation is AHCI, that should be right. Only other choices there are, I can't even see any other choices. Enter key, space, arrow keys, doesn't give me any other choices there. Boot order. USB hard drive, look at that. It was trying to boot from the USB hard drive. Could that have been an issue? USB floppy CD and the network devices. UEFI boot sources. Somehow that's implying to me that the NVMe drive isn't showing up the USB boot. How about if I enable legacy boot devices? That shouldn't be a legacy boot device. Trying F5, you must disable secure boot. Oh, that's what's going on. Secure boot, that's the problem. Totally. Set up by security. Where is secure boot on this? System security. No, not, oh, here it is, secure boot configuration. The options on this page only for Windows 8 other operating system that supports secure boot. Changing the default setting of any of the setup options on this page for operating systems that do not support secure boot may prevent the system from booting successfully. Well, we already have prevention from booting successfully. So I'll do F10 to accept. Legacy support, secure boot enabled. I'm going to press the space bar on that one to disable it. And clear secure boot keys. Fast boot is enabled. That's not Windows fast boot. That's BIOS fast boot. I'll leave that. Legacy support. I'll enable it, but I don't think I need it. All right, now let's see what I get. Save changes and exit. And Jim says, I assume you made an image of the HP. Yes, I did. I have an image, my client's image, and I have the image of the Windows 10 installation that I did. And a change to the operating system secure boot is pending. Please enter the passcode displayed below to complete the change. If you did not initiate this request, press the escape key to continue without accepting pending change. Operating system boot mode change 021. So I need to do 9391 plus the enter key to complete the change. And I have been through this on other computers. 9391. And it doesn't appear on the screen. So I type 9391 and press enter without seeing those numbers appear on the screen. And see what happens. Who's placing a bet on this? And which one of you won that big, huge $2.1 billion lottery recently? It was one of you, wasn't it? Would hope so anyway. I got a blinking cursor, and it's not doing nada. Not doing a darn thing. All right. There could be another variation of doing that, or perhaps with the secure boot mode turned off, then do a new restore. The only thing I could do here in reasonable time is to try another setting in BIOS. This is looking to me like a drive type, the AHCI versus the other options available. I'm saying that with a question mark in my mind because I'm not sure about that. I'm not going to do much more during this live stream on this because obviously this is not working right. I could look at device configuration. The M.2 is showing here. That's an upside. How about boot order? I want the M.2 before the SATA, so that's the correct order. And there's nothing connected USB, so those look okay. Storage options. Do I get choices here now? I do not. It doesn't give me any other option, but AHCI is what we normally would want to have. The only reason that might be a problem is if the image I restored is not compatible with that. Now I'm going to explain in a little bit here something else that I'm suspicious about, but let's go look at secure boot configuration. Press F10 to accept that ugly red error message. Legacy support, I don't need that. I don't want secure boot. We're set to don't clear because keys have already been cleared. HP custom keys. I'll leave that on HP. Fast boot, I'll disable that. And let's see, F10 to accept those. Then where else? System security. No, I don't want virtualization. Don't care about it. That. Disable the network boot. So it stops trying to boot off of a network. M.2 card slot security enabled. Interesting. I have swapped the NVMe drives in the M.2 slot. So it seems if that security was enabled, that could present a problem. Not sure on that one. Set a password. Don't see anything else here worth changing. Been through all of this. The M.2 is showing in the second position there, but that's not boot order. Boot order is handled down here. And UEFI boots off USB hard drive. Wait a minute, wasn't it showing up there a moment ago? We had the M.2 showing there earlier, didn't we? Did I change that would cause problem to that? We had it showing here. I'm not sure. I'm getting close to ending the live stream because this is reaching the time limit that I want for this. Legacy mode is disabled. Yes, I wanted to. Oh, he's saying that's why I can't see them, because I disabled legacy mode. You just disabled it. But I would think that that M.2 drive should be fine without legacy mode, unless the image that I restored. This was an image from Baby Beast, which was created from an image from my prior secondary computer. Could it have been a legacy partition? Your old image is probably MBR base. Yes. Ran Israel. I think you may have nailed it there. So let's see. Where was that at? Security Advanced Storage. No, it's not here. It was not security, is it? It is. No, it's not there. Or is that legacy? I do not have these things memorized at all. Secure boot. No, it's not that one, is it? Oh, it is. Legacy support enable. That's part of the secure accoutrements. Wow, did I really use that word to describe that? So now, does it show up here? It might not show up until after a reboot. So in that security, secure boot configuration, this is the place where I enabled legacy. Okay. This video just may go a little bit longer than my intent. Oh, that's interesting. I have picture-in-picture with virtual background. Virtual background is the chat room. Okay. Chris says, part 2 tomorrow. I don't know if I can wait for that because I need to get this one ready for me to use tomorrow. No boot disk has been detected or the disk has failed. Is he going to try once more? What do you think? Hammering away on the escape key. To get back to no boot device. Yeah. Being stubborn. I might record what I do later today. That might come up tomorrow morning as a video. Oh, there we go. Boot device options. Does it show up now on F9? Legacy hard drive SATA 0. That's not the NVMe drive. Ah, I think I got it. Boy, that's a weird picture-in-picture. Okay, so I'm going to describe this. I think I know what's going on here. Go back to camera 1. Third click on camera 1 gets to it. Okay, so when I did the Macrium Reflect Restore, and I've deliberated over this. You see the multiple partitions. From the restore image, I took only the C drive, not the other peripheral partitions that I think have to do with the drive type and legacy UEFI and such. I don't know those very well. So one option is to go back and do a restore for the entire image onto the NVMe instead of just the C drive. I feel pretty That's pretty likely. This is an area that I don't know real well. You've seen me before do that kind of thing, and you know I enjoy it. And part of the reason for showing that kind of thing, I would think, is to show people you might mess something up once in a while here and there, but a lot of times you find a way around it or fix it. Don't be afraid of it. Be careful in the sense of having image backups. When you have image backups, that can give you a great deal of confidence to just go in there with a sledgehammer and try stuff, which is something I enjoy a lot. You can try to boot from Win10 USB and try startup repair. Yeah, I'd rather not go down that road yet, because I think I can find a way to do this a little more clean and smoothly by just, I think, restore the entire drive with all the partitions. So I'll give a report on that tomorrow. That's it for today. I hope this has been useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.